Hello, today I will read Leviticus chapter 21. In chapter 20 it was about punishment for some sins, and in general it was a punishment like being killed by, to stone them, I mean to every persons that participated or that would participate, or I think the city, all the persons from the city should hit that person with rocks, and it was there, or being killed for because of the to be put to death because of the sin. Now it was that the price, it was the death for those sins, or how can I say, the punishment. Okay, now let's read chapter 21. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say to them, a priest must not make himself ceremonially unclean for any of his people who die, except for a closer relative, such as his mother or father, his son or daughter, his brother, or an unmarried sister who is dependent on him since she has no husband. For her he may make himself unclean. He must not make himself unclean for people related to him by marriage, and so defile himself. Priests must not shave their heads or shave off the edges of their beards, or cut their bodies. They must be holy to their God and must not profane the name of their God. Because they present the offerings made to the Lord by fire, the food of their God, they are to be holy. They must not marry women defiled by prostitution or divorced from their husbands, because priests are holy to their God. Regard them as holy because they offer up the food of your God. Consider them holy, because I, the Lord, am holy, I who make you holy. If a priest's daughter defiles herself by becoming a prostitute, she disgraces her father. She must be burned in the fire. The high priest, the one among his brothers, who has had the anointing oil poured on his head, and who has been ordained to wear the priestly garments, must not let his hair become unkempt or tear his clothes. He must not enter a place where there is a dead body. He must not make himself unclean, even for his father or mother, nor leave the sanctuary of his God to desecrate it, because he has been dedicated by the anointing oil of his God. I am the Lord. The woman he marries must be a virgin. He must not marry a widow, a divorced woman, or a woman defiled by prostitution, but only a virgin from his own people, so he will not defile his offspring among his people. I am the Lord who makes him holy. The Lord said to Moses, "Say to Aaron, for the generations to come, none of your descendants who has a defect may come near to offer the food of his God. No man who has any defect may come near. No man who is blind or lame, disfigured or deformed. No man with a crippled foot or hand, or who is hunchbacked or dwarfed, or who has an eye defect, or who has festering or running sores or damaged testicles. No descendant of Aaron the priest who has any defect is to come near to present the offering made to the Lord by fire. Interesting, because physical things are very important to this. To be clean or unclean, to be holy or not, holy by the body too. Something interesting. He has a defect. He must not come near to offer the food of his God. He may eat the most holy food of his God as well as the holy food. Yet because of his defect he must not go near the curtain or approach the altar, and so desecrate my sanctuary. Whoa. The God we know nowadays is the same, but is he acting like that? No. And it's totally different, but it's the same God, because Jesus Christ came and the story has changed. And so desecrate my sanctuary. I am the Lord who makes them holy. So Moses told this to Aaron and his sons and to all the Israelites. So in Old Testament, if you would have a defect on your body, I was born normal, I mean with all the things, but I had a car accident and my shoulder broke, and even my left ankle, but my left ankle is still, it's okay, but my shoulder and my I don't know how it's called in English, elbow, or I don't know, and still I was very sad about this, because I was normal, I was entirely in body, entirely, I mean I was normal, and I have broken bones, and yeah, it's kind of weird. So from the physical I'm not very clean, but may the God help me to keep myself clean from moral things, because this is the matter, the important things. And the story we will see from the Jesus Christ until now, I mean the things has changed, and now it's just about or it's more about spiritual things, moral things. And yeah, that was the chapter. May the God bless me, protect me, and delight me in the next chapter too. And if he wants, you will see me there too. God bless you all, and goodbye.